Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. And today I need to explain to you why episode 2 got cancelled in my FN career mode with Valencia. Now, basically a few things happened. So I was editing the video and it was all going smoothly, added the new outro, added everything, and it went good. It went good. But when I went to export the video and then goes upload, everything corrupted. Like my phone went black, like turned off, all the files got corrupted, a few other things on my phone got corrupted, so had to delete those, sadly. Now I can't retrieve back those videos, so obviously episode 2 is now cancelled, but it's going to be episode 3 as episode 2, if you get me. So I'll explain what happened in episode 2 just for you. So basically it started off with a run of form with 3 wins off the back at the start of the video, and before anything else happened, we signed 2 new players, and guess what? They are 2 spectacular Spanish players. One of them being a 28-year-old centre-back to lead the line, to lead the defensive line next to Diakabati, however you say his name. And then the next one is a right winger to go with Almeida. I think that's his last name, Almeida, yes. And that name comes from Barcelona. It is their B team, but he plays for Barcelona. He's a winger. He's left-footed. He's technically a 10, but we're playing him out on the wing because he can. And he scored in his debut and got an assist for us to get that 2-1 win right here in the last game of pre. As I've been saying, these players have signed for us. However, before we tell you who they are, we didn't manage to sign a dream player of mine to sign. He's a 27-year-old midfielder from Levante. He would have been our starting midfielder. All 3 of them would be starting for us, but we could only sign 2 because we didn't have enough funds for all 3. Now Levante's midfielder would have been brilliant, but however, he's 27, so even if I signed him, I can't have more than 3 players over 30, and this might be a long series, so I would have had to gotten rid of him or gotten rid of a few other 30-year-olds to keep this 28-year-old centre-back and Oriol Ray. So our player that we signed at centre-back from Real San Sebastian on that, yeah, it's Real Sociedad, for £17 million or euros or whatever it is. The experienced, level-headed Igor Zubidela. He's a great centre-back with great attributes. As you can see, I'll put up his attributes and everything on here. We signed him for £17 million. Brilliant transfer, and I think that's our highest paid transfer fee in this save. Not too sure, I'm pretty sure it is. Now we do have money to go inside the midfielder, and we might in episode 3. But yes, and drum roll please for the next announcement of the signing. It was Tony Fernandez from Barcelona's B team for his release clause, because they were a bit stubborn, they wanted more than that, but I just paid the release clause, so I only paid 15 million, and I think that's a good bargain. He scored on his debut and got an assist against Toulouse in that 2-1 win, and will probably be our starting right winger. He has 5-star potential and not too bad stats, but I think once we start him like week in, week out, he will be perfect for us. So now the question is, what holds for episode 3? Now, episode 3, I want to do a big signing. Well, we don't have too much money, but he'll be an impact signing. Maybe we might do that, or we might wait till January to see how we're getting on, because hopefully we're in top 4 battle, and then the board might give us some more funds. You never know. So for what holds episode 3, start of the La Liga season against Elche, and then probably 2 games after that. So yeah, that will be coming out hopefully next week. I'm trying to do 1 video a week, but I'm starting a new job, so I'm also fighting next week. Video out for that tomorrow. But yeah.
Just hold on to me.